theme of the presentation, which focuses on mastering various problem-solving strategies. It sets the stage for discussing different approaches to effectively tackle problems in various contexts. Next, we will move to objectives. This slide outlines the specific goals of the presentation. Here, we will define the problem-solving strategies. That means understanding the different methods and approaches used to solve problems. The next is algorithm and heuristic. Learn the definitions of these terms and their roles in the problem solving. Describe common strategies means get familiar with typical problem solving strategies like trial and error, means and analysis, etc. We will discuss it later. Identify roadblocks or recognize common obstacles that can hinder effective problem solving. Then next slide is the introduction of problem solving strategies. It provides the context for the need for problem solving strategies and the types of problems or straightforward problem and a complex problem. The daily challenges people encounter various problems every day ranging from simple to complex. The difference between straightforward problems which have clear solutions and complex problems which may require more in-depth analysis and creative solutions. Here, one example we have given a work scenario where a printer is not functioning and a report is needed by the end of the day, illustrating the types of problem people might face. Every day we have facing any type of problems. Here I have taken one of the problem here. For that problem, we have to identify the solution for that. That will be discussed later. Here we have identified the problem. The purpose of the stress is the importance of clearly identifying the problem as the first step in solving it. Clear identification is before attempting to solve a problem, it's crucial to understand what the problem actually is. Next, we will apply the problem-solving strategies. How we will apply the problem-solving strategy? Discuss the next step after identifying the problem, choosing the applying a strategy. That means examples of include finding alternative printing options, such as using a colleague's printer or visiting print shop or considering digital alternatives like emailing the reports. The flexibility of the problem-solving strategy applying here is the slide emphasizes the need to be adaptable and select the strategy that best fits the situation. Then next is importance of problem-solving strategy. Why the mastering problem-solving strategy is important, especially in professional settings. First, we have to think there is two solutions here. One is professional development and industry-specific challenges. The professional development is consistently practicing problem-solving strategy helps professionals become more efficient in finding solution. That is the professional development. Industry-specific means different industries face unique problems requiring tailored strategies. Understanding and mastering relevant strategies can be crucial for success in specific fields. Then next is the benefits of problem-solving strategies. First, we have to tell the purpose. What is the benefits? Why we want to solve the problem? What is the benefits? Highlight the advantages of being skilled in problem solving. These are all the benefits. First is adaptability, innovation. These are all the benefits. Learning, first efficiency means we have to learn how the problem solving strategies can help in quickly identifying and implementing solution. That is how efficient the solution will be applied for our problem. Adaptability means it enables you to handle a variety of problems across different environments and situations. Innovation means already we know what is innovation. Finding new things for our problem, we have to encourage creative thinking, allowing for new approaches to solving problem that might not be immediately obvious. Next is the example of problem solving strategies. This introduces, briefly explain common problem solving strategies that involves trial and error, algorithm, heuristic, means and analysis. Trial and error means just we are applying one concept and how that will be work, whether it is giving good result or bad result, check ourselves. Involves trying multiple solutions until one works. It's straightforward but can be time consuming. Whether the result is good or bad, we don't know. Just applying some common method. The next one is algorithm. This is the step-by-step process for solving a problem. It is a systematic step-by-step procedure that guarantees a solution if followed correctly, like a recipe. We know our moms will be cooking at that time, how they will be cooking, step-by-step procedure they are following. For our problem, if we are applying like this algorithm method, sure, we will get the good results. Next one is heuristic. Heuristic means a mental shortcut that can speed up problem solving but doesn't always guarantee a perfect solution. Heuristic like an assumption. That it will be work or not, we don't know. It's like a trial and error. But heuristic means it is the guessing. Already we have some experience related to that problem, not exactly that problem. Applying some that experience concept and applying solution for that. Sorry, applying concept for that, we will get the final solution, but not sure this will be good result, will give the good result or not. Next one is the means and analysis. It breaks down a problem into smaller problem and more manageable steps to reduce the difference between the current situation and the goal. For means and analysis, we will briefly elaborate. We will see the example for Tower of Hanoi problem. We will see later. Then implementing problem solving strategies. The purpose of implementation means emphasizes the importance of practice in mastering problem solving strategies. One is practice and experience and application in daily life. Practice and experience means regularly applying these strategies in various contexts helps refine your ability to choose the most effective one. It's like a trial and error method. Always we do not apply trial and error, no. Finally, we will get some experience through that by the experience, we will get some good solution. Then application in daily life means problem solving strategies aren't just for professional settings. They are useful in everyday situations as well. I'm concluding this problem solving strategies is the understanding and practicing different problem solving strategies is essential for professional and personal growth. It summarizes the key points discussed in the presentation here. This conclusion for the first topic reiterates the importance of understanding and practicing different problem solving strategies for both professional and professional growth. Then next topic is for problem solving strategies is importance of understanding multiple problem solving strategies. How it is important in the problem solving strategies? It introduces the concept of ill-defined and well-defined problems. First, we have to know what is meant by ill-defined and well defined. It is understanding the nature of problem is essential for selecting the most effective strategy. Ill-defined problems are ambiguous and lack clear solutions, while well-defined problems have specific goals and known solutions. The name itself we can easily identify. Ill-defined means that is ambiguity. That problem has some ambiguity. There is no clear cut idea of the solution. But well-defined means clearly that have explained. Problems provides insight into characteristics of ill-defined problems. Or first is ambiguity. These problems often have vague goals and unclear methods for reaching a solution. This is called ambiguity. Then next one is, these are all the characters. The solving ill-defined problems often requires creative and abstract thinking. For example, we can writing an original story or addressing complex societal issues like poverty. For this example, clearly we can't give the solution. For depending on the person, the solution will may vary. This is called ill-defined problem. The next one is well-defined problem. That means contrast ill-defined problems with well-defined ones. That ill-defined will not give the proper solution. So this is the contrast for well-defined. Sorry, well-defined means contrast of ill-defined. The clear objective of this problem, well-defined, means problems have clear specific goals and expected outcomes. Here, these are all the characteristics. One is clear objective, defined steps to reach a solution, and predictable outcomes. These problems can often be solved by following a defined set of steps leading to a predictable outcomes. Here, given the example is a math equation and following a recipe to bake a cake. If some values are given and equations are given, easily we can solve the problem. And also for baking the cake means, we know already, given the recipe, these are all the step-by-step process. So likewise, we have to cook. So this is called a well-defined problem. The next one is the problem solving and the logical reasoning. What's meant by problem solving? It discusses the role of logical reasoning in problem solving. We have to apply some logical reasoning into the problem solving methods. It incorporates the abstract thinking and creativity. Abstract thinking means logical reasoning often requires the ability to think abstractly, particularly when dealing with complex problems. Creativity means it, in some cases, novel solutions are necessary, which requires creativity. Here, given the example is solving complex puzzles or designing new products involving a mix of logical reasoning and creative thinking. For designing a new product means we have to apply the innovation thinking. For complex puzzle, how to solve the complex puzzle, already we have some experience for solving some small puzzle problems. And think logically, then only we will solve this problem. Then next is the methods of studying problem solving. The purpose is introduces different methods used to study problem solving. Here, introspection, simulation, computer modeling, experimentation. These are all the methods. We have to study these methods for applying problem solving. Introspection means analyzing one's own thought process during problem solving. Simulation means creating scenarios that allow for testing of different problem solving methods. Computer modeling means using algorithms to mimic human problem solving behavior. Experimentation That means we know conducting some experiments to observe and analyze the problem solving techniques and behaviors. Then, anyone is now doubt, ma'am? Shall I continue?
Yes, ma'am. Continue.
Okay. The next slide is the importance of mastering problem solving strategies. This is having the emphasizes the need to master various problem solving strategies. This have versatility, efficiency, and critical thinking. This is the very important for problem solving technique. The versatility means different problems require different strategies. So mastering a variety of approaches is beneficial. Efficiency means being adept at multiple strategies allows for quicker and more effective problem resolution. Critical thinking means how we are thinking, how our knowledge is applying for that problem. Regular practice of these strategies strengthens critical thinking skills, enhancing your ability to analyze and solve problem effectively. This is the importance. The next one is the selecting the right strategy. The main purpose of what strategy we want to select for solving the problem. The main purpose is to provide guidance on how to choose the appropriate problem solving strategy. The accessing of problem solving means before selecting a strategy, it's important to determine whether the problem is ill-defined or well-defined. We have to think. The next strategy example is algorithm or step-by-step approaches are recommended for well-defined problems, while creative thinking and heuristics are more suitable for ill-defined problems. So based on that, we have to select which strategy we have applied. Likewise, we have to select. Next is the introduction of trial and error. Briefly, we will discuss here what are the strategies we have seen in our previous slide. Briefly, we will see in this round slides. The trial and error, it introduces as a basic problem solving approaches. The process of trial and error means it involves testing different solutions and discarding those that don't work. How we will use and when we have to use this trial and error method, it is the best suited for situations with a limited number of possible solutions or when other methods are not feasible. That time only we have to apply this trial and error. Always we no need to apply because we could not say exact solution we will get for our all problems. When we don't have any algorithms or heuristic, that time only we will choose this method, this trial and error. The next one is the process of trial and error, how it is functioning. This explains the steps involved in using trial and error to solve problems. First, identify the problem, then try a potential solution, then evaluate the outcome. If unsuccessful, try another solution. This is the steps of trial and error methods. How we will identify the problem? It clearly defines what needs to be solved, what problem we have, and what solution will be getting for this problem. The next is the try a potential solution means implement one potential solution for this problem. Evaluation means whether we have applied this method is correct or not. The outcome is what we have expected, as if a solution was successful. If what expectation result we will get, that problem only successful solution got. So likewise, we have to evaluate for analyze for that problem. Then if the solution didn't work, try another one until the problem is resolved. The next slide is broken printer scenario. The broken printer scenario means provides a practical example of applying trial and error to a real world problem. This scenario here, the situation is printer is not working. This is the scenario. And here we are giving some possible solution using trial and error method. This is the example for trial and error method problem solving technique. First, we have to check the ink levels, whether the printer have cartridge is full or whether ink is empty. Ensure the ink cartridge isn't empty. First, we have to check. The next, inspect a paper tray. Why it is not coming the printout? Make sure the tray isn't jammed. Maybe that printer tray is jammed or paper not kept in that tray. So that is also we have to inspect. The next one is confirm connection. Check if the printer is properly connected to the laptop. Check the connection between the printer and the computer. These are all the techniques for trial and error method. Maybe technically that printer is not working. This is the basic thinking level. Applying the solution for the broken printer. The next topic is advantages of trial and error. The highlights, it highlights the benefits of using trial and error. One is simplicity, then practicality, no need for extensive planning. Just simply, what are all the things we have in our hand, just we have applied that strategy. Simplicity means it's a straightforward approach that's easy to understand and apply. Practicality means useful in situations with a small number of possible solutions, allowing for quick testing and implementation. Then it is the no need for extensive planning, allows for immediate action. If that is not working, we have to apply the extensive planning for the trial and error method. Then this method also have the disadvantages. It is having time consuming, inefficiency and uncertainty. Time consuming means how it is taking time. The process may take a significant amount of time to find the correct solution. This could be due to the complexity of the problem, the number of potential solutions, or the trial and error nature of the approach. May it is it will be work or not, we don't know. But trying. Just we are trying. We don't know will get a solution or not. So taking time consuming. Inefficiency means if multiple solutions exist, this approach might not be the most efficient. This means that there could be other methods that are faster or use fewer resources to achieve the same result. The correct approach might involve redundant steps or unnecessary complexity. Uncertainty means there is no guarantee that a solution will be found quickly or even at all. The process may involve uncertainty that the outcome is not predictable or reliable, making it difficult to determine when or if the desired result will be achieved. Then next is common uses of trial and error. This slide highlights how trial and error is commonly used in daily life. We are applying this trial and error methods, applying every day, but we don't know whether this method is we are applying or not. If consciously you are watching that what we are doing, sure we will find which method we are applying. Troubleshooting electronics is the means, for example, fixing non-responsive devices by checking different connections or restarting the device until it works. It is called troubleshooting electronics. Cooking is the adjusting recipes by taste, for instance, adding more salt or spice to suit individual preferences. Independently, everyone will eat different tastes. So, if we are watching YouTube and we are cooking something, means exactly what content they give, we didn't follow for that. For our people, for our own individually, how taste want to be, means we are adjusting our taste. Then technical repairs means fixing machinery or gadgets by trying different solutions until the issue is resolved. Next one is the algorithm and heuristic. It introduces two major problem-solving strategies. The algorithm means it is the systematic step-by-step approach that guarantees a correct solution if followed correctly. Heuristic means a mental shortcut or rule of thumb that simplifies decision making and problem solving but does not guarantee a correct solution. Already I told you, this is guessing. It is slightly different from trial and error method, but it is the guessing. Heuristics are often used when quick or approximate decisions are needed. Then, what is meant by algorithm? A formula or set of instructions designed to perform a task or solve a problem. This is called algorithm, comparable to a recipe with the precise steps that always leads to the same result when followed correctly. This is called algorithm. Everyday examples: search engines, social media, then discussion questions. These are all the everyday examples for the algorithms. How search engines is the example. Use algorithms to rank and display results based on relevance and other factors. Social media is the platforms like Facebook use algorithms to determine which posts appear on a user's feed based on their interest and activity. Then discussing questions. It encourages identifying other situations where algorithms are applied, such as sorting emails or scheduling tasks. These are all the discussing questions. These are all the everyday examples. We are using examples for the algorithm. Next, we will discuss about the heuristic. This is the gentle problem-solving strategies that simplify complex problems. Easily handling the complex problem, often considered mental shortcuts or rules of thumb, which do not guarantee a correct answer but save time and effort. It already I told to you it is slightly different from trial and error method. But exactly, we don't know the trial and error method, we will get the solution or not. But here also we don't know. But some guessings or experience, we will apply the heuristic method. Compared with the trial and error, this is the best method we can apply. In when to use the heuristic, this outlines conditions where heuristics are effective. This is the reference I have taken from the your book, Pratkanis. He has introduced heuristics in 1989. That is too much of information. That means a simplified decision making when overwhelmed by data. We have too much of information, that time we can apply. Then limited time to make a decision. We have only short time, but we have to take the decision. It provides a quick approach when time is constrained. Next is the decision is unimportant, means useful for low stress decisions where a quick choice is sufficient. Then accessing to very little information means it helps make reasonable guesses with limited data. Then next approach is to appropriate heuristic comes to mind. When a suitable heuristic, this means when we will get the suitable heuristic is readily available for the situation. For we can take the printer broken printer method. if the printer is broken or unable to take the printout, immediately that was said to submit within today. Within evening, end of that day, we have to submit. So we have to think smartly. We have to think whether our friend is having or shall I take outside, whether I want to go outside. Likewise, we have to think for this type of situation, we have to apply the heuristic method.